Used to be Katoa, but since the dam came in, they've changed my address. Now it's Eddyville. I was born in the next house right down the road, November 29, 1918.
I'm over 100. 100 in a few days. That's where I used to live. And I walked and went to school from there to Marnie's Creek.
I've never lived nowhere else but right here. So I think it's the garden spot of the world.
Just give me a big smile and just keep looking right at the camera.
Well, it's hard for me to smile, unless you'll tell me something funny.
We'd have two dresses, two Sunday dresses. Then when we went to school, well, we wore the same dress for so many days and then changed to the other one.
Didn't nobody have no money. I mean, you didn't have no money. We didn't. I didn't have any. My daddy had just a few dollars. My uncle had a few dollars, and he gave me 10 cents one time, and I'll never forget that.
Could you tell me a little bit about the Great Depression? How you had to ration food?
Well, sometimes they just let us get a can of lard, but I just divide that up between it. Just give every family the same amount.
The first crop of tobacco I ever growed now was an acre of dark tobacco. I set it, growed it, suckered it, and done everything, stripped it, took it to the market and sold it, and it brought $1.50. I got 75 cents, and my daddy got 75 cents.
Well, that's Johnny, my husband. We hitchhiked one time and went to Indiana to a canning factory. And I wasn't old enough to get a job, but he got a job and worked at the factory, and I could string beans and do stuff like that.
I thought she was the prettiest woman I ever seen, of course, yeah. Louise graduated, and when she graduated, I quit school and we got married. Wasn't else to do but get married and raise a bunch of kids. I'm at 35, will you 44, will you 45, will you $50, will you give 5? Sold it to him, $50 bill. I spent most of my life auctioneering. I sold a mini item for a dime. Back during the times was hard. If you could get a dime, you was doing good. It caused me to travel to many different places.
Johnny got to selling case tractors, sold farm machinery and different things. That's when we was going on a case trip somewhere, and we was getting loaded on the plane, because he sold more tractors than the others.
I've had the privilege of being in every state in the United States and in 19 foreign countries. And I drove up to Alaska, so I called my friend, a hunting friend in South Dakota, the man I hunted with, and told him I wanted to go. And he said, come by and get me. And I picked him up and we drove up to Alaska and come back. And I was at home 2 weeks. And I called him and I said, Howard, I think there's something up there we didn't see. We better go back. Twice in 30 days. And that's wonderful. You know, these wild horses standing in the road, mountain goats. You get away from home and you see a lot of things that we don't have, and a lot of things that's prettier, but just to be home. Just to be home where you know everybody and everything's familiar to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I love my family. They're real important. Yeah. Yeah, I look forward to some of them being around here all the time.
I've had a good life and I'm thankful for it. I've loved it. It's been good to me. Taught me that everything comes from the Lord. And when you're farming, you really realize that.
I felt like that's what we needed to do, go to church and live for the Lord.
He sends you the rain and sunshine and the rain. It's been great. Been a great journey.